It's possible. I think he can do it. He's just gonna have to collect himself and start gathering more RAs and not letting Faye get almost every single one.
Yeah, Zam is definitely having a hard time coming back. It actually gets caught in the ass as they coming through the teleporter really catches Zam off guard, and that was just a matter of positioning for Zam, and he is going to be able to pick up Mega, but honestly, Vey, trying to be a little bit too cautious as he picks up Red, will just plow through Zam, picking up frag number 6, and whoop, misplaced the rocket on the rocket jump there. You don't want to do it on the stair, you want to do it to the little platform to the side of it. There you go. Very strong play. 1 health Vey is running around with. He can't even drop, and he's still going strong. Oh, he's going to do a face rocket straight into Vam, and he uses the ledge in order to gently fall down. He's still alive, and finally Zam will get the frag 7-2.
And it's not looking too good for Zam right now. 8-2. Probably shouldn't have. Look at me.
My name is Lucky Victus. Yeah. Talk less, frag more, dude. That's what it all boils down to.
He is lucky. He is lucky he ran into his rocket.
Less than
Am I watching the same game? Am I watching the same game that
Yeah, no, you are.
Sam
You
is?
are.
I don't think you
Because I'm watching from his POV. We must be looking at different games.
Oh, I've been watching his POV the entire time.
Yeah.
You can
'Cause he
tell
looked
by
like
his
a-
movements he's pissed.
There it is.
He looked like an
There you go,
offensive
the fuck
lineman
this.
jumping on a fumble.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the rage quit.
Well, no,
if
you
it's
gotta
gonna
wait another
happen,
40 seconds, probably. Shane says he'll hold. No, he won't. He quits
No
out
way.
at the 9th minute every game. Nice reel there. 11-2. Ah,
Programmer's fault. Was that real hit?
yeah.
That's Sinker's fault.
It's official. The game is full of luck.
I love these excuses. They're like.
Okay, wait, hang on a second though. Hang on a second though. I think everyone will agree that out of all the motherfucking games out there, especially FPSs, Quake 3/Quake Live is the most skill-based, least luck-based game ever. Ever.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I mean, whenever like Call of Duty or Battlefield players complain about bugs, they're complaining about, you know, like instantly teleporting 10 feet to the left or the game crashing or something
Right.
major like that. Whenever Quake players complain about bugs, it's always like, oh, that shot was like 2 milliseconds behind.
Right.
It's just like a vastly huge difference between what you complain about in these games.
Like, it's the kind of thing where it very may well have been, like, your connection spiking up, you know, maybe 10 or 20 milliseconds, and then the client prediction not quite getting it right. You know? I mean, it's going to be so close. It's just like night and day. That being said, Zam has completed his first King of the Hill match, has lost 12-3. Vey Victus picks up the crown. And so I think we're going to try to get this this chain guy in.
T9 might be the best map in this game right now. I love it.
It is
Tonight's
good stuff,
fun,
yeah. Alright, we're going to go live. Vey Victus getting the shitty GL spawn, and Chain, not much better. Does have a shotgun, they're able to drop in and get the frag against Vey. Heading back for Mega and the Portal Yellow. And he doesn't have a way to get up to red armor without using that grenade launcher. He's going to drop in, and he'll give away red, but he has done a bit of damage here, and Vey hasn't really responded with anything major. Chain's still working with most of that Mega health. Will hit a rail, looking for a second, and so far he's 50% for his rail, so he's only shot the 2. Vey Victus, he still needs an LG, so he can't really pick every fight defending against the spawn through the teleporter. We'll go back for the armor. So in pretty good shape, able to get red here without too much trouble. Does he derail on the exit? Actually, I figured he would be quicker than Chain, but Chain though right now kind of setting the pace of this match. Vey has hit 2 and then I think 3 defensive rockets there. So Chain's actually in a bit of a bad way, but it's going to use a bit of distance here in order to get a couple of rails in on his opponent.
Chain's set up some really nice rail shots so far. I think we've seen at least 3 really nice rail shots from him that Vey has just kind of flown into while strafing. It's not looking too good. 33 health, 11 armor. That RA is coming up in 4 seconds. So Chain might have a chance to grab it, but nope.
Well, and Chain just basically played that defensively, which I think, given his armor stack, was a very smart thing to do. He only had 11 armor at the moment, so he's gotten another 25 up to 36. But Vey is the guy running around with the big stack, not able to get a frag though, but he's only down by 1. So we might see a turning point in this game. We're going to watch Vey, as this is the first opportunity here in order to get that first frag for him. He's going to back in on Mega. Almost was late to it. Will eat a rocket. And moving in for red. Chain. Now see, that was a predicted shot. I think Vey could have set up a little bit better there. He could have gotten the shot off without having to walk past and expose himself to a shot from Chain. So, you know, I think that's a little bit of a positioning thing. TGM, can you remind the spectators of what the list is? Because at this point, we're just going to use the rest of the list as it is written.
I hate being put on the spot.
There's no rush, dude. You got 7 minutes. Nice shot coming in from Chain. Vey almost eating it. Still working with the stack though. Chain's just been on the run the entire time. We'll take a look at Chain. He's managed to get up to 150 armor. This is going to be closer to 170 after he picks up the shards. He only gets 3 of the shards out of the 6. And red armor is up. So now he's the guy working with the great armor stack. That's going to be a great pop. Vey responds with a nice rocket though. And so Chain has to back off. Does answer with a railgun. Gets an impressive. Mega is up. He's waiting for the comeback to Mega, and it was a smart wait indeed. He will pick up the frag. It is now 2-0, and Vey, despite the stack, has been unable to get a frag of his own. And I have to say, Chain's running for the last 2 minutes has been quite good because Vey was the guy with all the items on the map. So a nice play there. The railgun again from Chain, looking pretty strong. 40% at the moment.
And Chain's really setting up those rail shots. So it's really nice, really smart playing by him. Like every rail he's had, I don't know, just the way he's positioning himself and waiting for Vey to just kind of fall in between his crosshairs. Those are always the best shots.
Yeah, TGM is saying I thought Chain was a noob. I mean, honestly,
I really didn't want to hear, but
Vey and Chain, I mean, they're not that far apart. I mean, it's only 4-0, and you know, Vey hasn't been totally dominated. But right now, honestly, it's the railgun that's making the difference between the two. Without the railgun, Chain would be in trouble. So, whoever's going to challenge Chain, you should be thinking about that.
all the reason to pick T9 against him.
Exactly.
Or DM13.
Well,
Nice work there.
I'd like to see Vey try to maybe we'll get on the board and like try to do some rail denial. I'd like to see that. I haven't seen that in a while.
Well, on this map, it's a bit tough. I mean, the rail comes back almost instantly, and what you can do though is hold down the center of the map once you get the frag, and that effectively works as rail denial. I think Chain was pulling our Chain regarding his skill level though, because in the last 2 minutes he's kind of ramping up the skill. I think that he's intentionally kind of maybe goofing off the first 2 minutes of the game. Yeah, I mean that was pretty good LG. He's up to 35% now, up to 50% rail, and looking pretty solid. So this will actually be a little bit interesting as we're moving into kind of the I would